Hello, my name is Anastasia, and I want to talk about iconic gestures, dyadic gestures, and body synchrony in this video project. Gestures plays a role in communication at a variety of time spans in speaking at the moment and learning language over developmental time and integrating language over shorter and longer periods of time. Use gestures alongside their speech as part of communication. McNeil 2000. Thompson, 1995, investigated the impact of age on the effectiveness of gesture and visible speech. In aiding recall of sentences, and in a second study investigated the impact of age on the benefit of gesture and visible speech in difficult listening conditions. Thompson and Guzman, 1999. Cohen and Borsoi, 1996, and Harvard 1999 found that older adults produce less co-speech iconic gestures. Co-speech gesture is the use of body movements, hand, head, and face while a person speaks. Iconic gestures are those which depict visually an action or an object. Dymack and Roy and Hall 1998 suggest that older adults are less accurate and slower at imitating gesture. Iconic gestures are often used to convey information that may not be conveyed verbally, such as object size, object location, manner of movement, spatial relationships, and an object path of movement. Church and Golden Meadow, 1986, Kita and Oiturek, 2003. In this video, we can see how women use iconic gestures while she's speaking. Gestures and language are intrinsically linked. In particular, concrete dyadic gestures nicely map onto dyadic expressions like this and that, this and those, here and there. Thus, they seem to substitute particularly well for certain linguistic expressions, especially spatial expressions. At the same time, dyadic gestures from indices to individual things. Dyadic gestures refer to objects or location and physical or conceptual space and often complement dyadic language. Dyadic gestures can convey aspects of a speaker's meaning that they are difficult to express in words. Clark 2003 distinguished two kinds of indicating, directing to and positioning for. The first kind is what is generally considered as pointing and serves to move the hearer's attention from the speaker to the approximate region of the referent. Wilson, Levi, and Tyler, 1982. If speaker and hearer both know that their attention is focused on a similar region, then they facilitate reference resolution. Hannah and Tannenhaus, 2004. Dyadic gestures help hearers identify the target indirectly by guiding their gaze to its region. Pointing helps establish a joint focus of attention between speaker and hearer. In this video, we can see how women, by using dyadic gestures, help boys to learn how to play checkers. Dyadics do not have to be pointing index fingers. One can also use the whole hand to represent entities or ideas or events in space. Dyadic gestures populate the space in between the speaker and listener with the discourse entities as they are introduced and continue to be referred to. In the following videos, I want you to focus on the people in the background because you can notice body synchrony. Synchrony is unconsciously planned rather than intentionally copied from the partner's acting. Sebans 2006. Synchrony can also appear between different communication modalities within a single person when one coordinates words with beating gestures or hand and head movements. It's well known that bursting out to laughing as well as smiling and clapping often occurs synchronously in conversations. When the woman eating cookies, the woman next to her also brings her hand to her mouth, synchronize the action. Synchrony also occurs when a significant change or communication problem happens in the conversation which the speaker became aware of. In order to restore conversational balance and cooperation, the speaker immediately aligns their behaviors. Nodding often occurs simultaneously and shows the participants' cooperation and shared understanding. Nodding can also occur as a control signal which directs the participants to talk about certain issues and reach a shared conclusion. Synchronized movements often happen at the start of a new topic and at the change of the speaker. Gestures and body movement have an important role in human communicative behavior. They are related directly to the information flow of the interaction, and they also function in an iconic manner to display the speaker's emotion, attitudes, and mutual relations. They also function on meta-discursive levels. Content 2004 and Van Hensela 2009. In this video, you saw the examples of iconic gestures, dyadic gestures, and body synchrony. Thank you for watching.